CBG News. CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hi, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. I'm trying to see if my mic gonna work, but I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Um, Make sure you guys press the like button as you come in. If you want to share me out, share me out. Y'all, I do have some exciting news. I do have some exciting news. I can't wait to share with you guys now. I just found out that I could do this. I have not been um I have not been live on Facebook, but I got to start back going back. Hey Christine, how are you? Christine, I've been missing you. How you been doing? Check look, I'm gonna have to check on you. I know you've been working, but I'm gonna have to come check on you. Hey Lindsay, how are you? Hey Lindsay, how are you? Y'all, I got some exciting news. Like I've been kind of in a drag mood, but I hope y'all had a good weekend, y'all. I know that it's been it's kind of been a somber weekend for me, but I just been resting because y'all for the next few weeks, y'all might get me, child. I know, I know. Well, I hope that you are doing well, and I got some exciting news, y'all. I want to share with y'all. I just found out maybe before I got on this live, and I am so excited. I didn't know that I was eligible for it, but I can't wait to share it with everyone once they get on the live. But Lindsay, I hope you had a good weekend. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, Lindsay? Hey P, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Just give me 1 minute, y'all. How you doing, P? I haven't seen you in such a long time, but how are you today? I'm glad it's good, so good to see you. We're good. We're getting it's about to be fall time. It's about to be fall time, and it's the heat is not going to be so unbearable now. The heat is not going to be unbearable. I just my parents thought I've been waiting. Well, that's wonderful because I know a lot of stuff been on delay, so I understand how that could be frustrating to wait on something. Trust me, it's a lot of things that has been on back order or whatever. Um, I'm happy to see you too. I'm gonna have to return the love back. I'm gonna have to return the love back. I came on early, y'all, because Jamel did not have football practice. So that's how y'all got to get me live. Cause usually it's 9:30. But I decided to come on and go live because I know I didn't go live on yesterday. The kids are quiet. Y'all, they got one in the living room watching TV. The other one is in her in their room watching TV. And Mama didn't have nothing to do. So hey, why not come live and get the thing going? Um, so I am um I am so excited to share with you guys some great news. I know, Pennis, I'm gonna try like once I get myself together. I may not do we I may go back to doing the mukbangs, but it'll be on our little family channel. My kids, they so out of doing that now. With you know what I'm saying, like we do have a family channel pin. It's called M2J's vlog where we vlog. I'm gonna try to do Christmas. I'm gonna try to do Thanksgiving and try to vlog, some of the things that we do on our family page. Like Jamel plays football. Jayla, she's in dance now. She's learning tap, jazz, lyrical, and hip hop. So we're doing that, and then um and then Mama just on YouTube, and Mama just running around. I'm just running around. I'm just running around, taking them everywhere. That's what I'm doing. I'm running around like Jamel has a football game every Saturday until maybe the end of October. So yeah, I got like four 2 days, 2 days, 3 days to go be by myself. So well, honey, I did I did too. Like I got to redo my bathroom. Like I really going to invest in redoing my bathroom. Um, and if I may have to do something else to. I want to add a third bedroom to my home. Um, and um so my kids can have their own room. I like my location, so I definitely don't want to move locations, but either I'm gonna buy another home and rent this one out because I ain't never getting rid of this one, and or add on to this house. So I don't know what options I have, but I'm grateful to just still be, you know, I'm grateful. So I understand about home improvement. I just got through painting every uh wall in my house, and maybe a couple months ago. Yeah. So I do have some exciting news for you guys. So y'all know that that I'm on Facebook. Well, I was on Creator Studio on Facebook, and it has been explained to me while I was looking in Creator Studio that I can get stars now on Facebook. So guys, starting in once I get myself together, and again, because y'all, I've been kind of running behind. Like I got to pay my stream yard. I ain't paid my stream yard, so I can't go live on both no more until I I'm able to pay that. I'm just going live on YouTube. But okay, go drink some water. Okay, well then go find something. Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to I am going to I'm able to get stars now on Facebook. So that's the exciting news that I have. So I'm able to make money on Facebook now too. This is exciting. I didn't know that I was eligible for it, but I am. So yeah, we will stream simultaneously on Facebook when I'm able to go back going live. So thank y'all so much for supporting me, and like yes, thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you guys so much um for supporting me. And I don't put out a lot of content, but I appreciate the ones that have given to me thus far. Thank you to all my members that are members. I appreciate you guys. Y'all don't know, like sometimes I get a little discouraged. I might kind of keep it to myself, but I do get a little bit discouraged when it comes to YouTube and trying to bring content and all that. So, um, the tiers to stream, it's several tiers to the stream yard. I think the one that I had like is like $25. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I just couldn't afford it this month. Like it's been hectic because of like being a single mother, paying a highlight bill, trying to keep everything afloat. Some things had to go on the back burner this month. hey, I'm gonna do it all because, like, I do it all by myself. So, um, I do it all by myself. So I have to do what I have to do to get it paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like with me, paying food was high, gas was high, and um, hey Trisha, how you doing? And trying to adjust to paying the money to my little girl want to do this, my son wanted to do that. Then still I had to get brake pads on my car. It like it's been a struggle, but I praise God that I'm we're still able to eat. I praise God that we're still able to um have a roof over our heads, lights, still have internet, and be able to do what I need to do. So that's what I'm grateful for. I'm not complaining because what I'm saying, there are better days ahead, child. If you ain't going through nothing, please know that there are always better days ahead. This too shall pass. That's the way I look at it. This too shall pass. I never let a struggle I'll find my way out my struggle always. So don't never think that, I'm sitting here depressed. Sometimes I get a little bit down, but I'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it to God and I'm gonna, you know, make this right. So that's what I did. I went ahead and I let that be, turn to the side until I'm able to get it. As long as I'm able to go on YouTube, I'll be all right. God will provide the rest. That's the way I look at it. But I thank God for letting me know that I'm able to go live from Facebook. I'm able to do um I'm able to earn money through Facebook now. Oh yeah, it can't it can't pile up on you. But I just be like, you know what? Hey, if I ain't got it, I'll get it next month. Because I'm just one of those people that will, that gonna make it through. I'm all right. But I will check my email after this live, um, Lindsay. Um, my computer just frozen up, so I don't know. Um, oh Lord, my computer just frozen up. Um, my computer just frozen up, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so I just checked it. So okay, so all right, so okay, so I just checked it, Lindsay. Um, so y'all on tonight, we're going to talk about um, we're going to talk about a 12-year-old boy that um, it was a viral video that was going around about a 12-year-old boy that destroyed his mother's home. And my question is, that's going to be the last thing we talk about. What would you do? So the last thing we're going to talk about is, what would you do as a parent in that situation? I know it's just people that are parents in here or that are aunties, uncles, whatever. Just we're going to watch that, and then we're going to talk about um a young lady, Jessica. She was the one that gave me this information. Jessica had gave me about this lady in Texas that was 8 months pregnant and was shot and killed by I guess a road rage. Road rage. I guess it was road rage that basically Christy already said I'm going to jail. Child, I gotta tell y'all my experience because child, I know I'm going to. And yeah, I know I'm going to, child. I know I'm going to jail. With gasoline draws on, child, I'm going to jail. Let me stop tripping. Um, but we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about y'all. There was another story. Y'all do y'all remember? I don't know if y'all remember. Christine said that night. um, so Christine said she going to jail that night, child. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it. so, um, so y'all, do y'all remember me talking about a Sherri Pappini? She is the lady that faked her own kidnapping child. Well, Sherri don't went to court, and y'all, this is the first thing we're gonna talk about. If y'all don't remember her, make sure that well, first of all, y'all, make sure y'all smash the like button, man, for your girl. Please smash the like button, and we're gonna go and get into the content on tonight. I think her name is Pappini, Sherri Pappini. She was a lady, back, um, a few years ago, back in 2016, that reported kidnapped her own self. That's what I'm gonna say. She could kidnap her own self. So we're gonna definitely um talk about that. Hey Chris, how are you? How are y'all tonight? Chris, I definitely want to let you know. You missed this special announcement. I am now able to get stars on YouTube. Me on Facebook, not stars on YouTube, but stars on Facebook. I'm able to get stars on Facebook now. So when I start back streaming on Facebook, I will be able to make stars. So, I am so grateful about that. Y'all remember me talking about that? Um, you remember me, Christine? I talked about her maybe last year. It's been a long time since I talked about her, but she went to court today for her wasting the government time looking for her. And her husband done divorced her and everything, child. It's a mess, but she deserves to be divorced because you set up here had your husband worried about you, and you sitting up him portraying a fraud. Just sitting up here portraying a fraud. Nothing ain't wrong with you. You set up here and kidnap. You had someone to help kidnap you, and y'all won't believe. Y'all gonna be shocked. How she has wasted all this government money looking for her, all this government money looking for her, and how tell the truth, tell it, Trisha, tell it. It's the truth. Yes, thank you, Chris. Yes, she kidnapped her own self. Oh my God. And oh Lord, child. And y'all won't believe how she just really um let me see here, y'all. Let me get her picture up because I know y'all don't remember her, but she had somebody help kidnap her. I swear to God. Y'all know I don't be sitting up in line. But anyway, let me get her picture up if I can find a good picture. Um, y'all, I ain't downloading nothing. Like, I'm just freelancing right now, but I got my stories. I just got to get her picture up. But there's a lot of people that are pissed off and upset because of the fact that she got. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Prosecutors did recommend that she get 18 months in prison. 18 months. Now, if it was our black, I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, it says if it was us, she faked her own kidnapping and was sentenced to 18 months in prison. It says here prosecutors recommended just 8 months, but she got 18 months. So let me give you guys a refresher right quick um of Sherri, and let me get a picture up of her so we can um to let you guys know what she looks like. My thing is, I would be, I as her husband, I would have divorced her and threw her away too, because I sat up here. Done call the police, worried sick, and you up here uh, made like you was kidnapped while you laying here with a man. No, nah. This is her picture. She look old now. She don't look like the picture now. She do not look like this picture. She look older now. But I'm gonna get it up. Hold on, y'all. She looked very young on this picture back in 2018. Oh no, she ain't. Uh, this is Sherri right here, y'all. This is Sherri. This is Sherri, and y'all, I'm gonna read some information here. This is Yeah, she did have children too. She did have. I'm just gonna give y'all some of the things that I have found about Sherri that I felt like was worth a good read. So it says here, Sherri Pappini's face kidnapping bill to exceed $300,000, but there is no repaying the community. So it says here, under the plea agreement in which she admits she faked her own kidnapping. She admitted that she faked her own kidnapping. It says here Sherri will be required to pay more than $300,000 in restitution to various government agencies, including nearly $149,000 to Shasta County Sheriff's Office. The 39-year-old Redding woman will be required to pay back a total of $309,686 to the California Victim Compensation Board. It says here the U.S. Social Security Administration and the Sheriff's Office and the FBI. Now, my question is now, the Social Security Administration. So, who will draw Social Security? Her husband will draw Social Security off of her dad? Now y'all know if your spouse passed and you're married to him, catch this tea now. Sip on this tea. You can draw Social Security off of. So I wonder, did her husband file Social Security? Y'all, do y'all think y'all her husband got some Social Security off of her kidnapping, his alleged death, or what going on? Because how is she gonna have to pay back the Social Security Administration? But if you don't know, if your husband, if you're legally married to someone, if you're not divorced, um, you have to be married like a certain amount of years, but you can um you can draw Social Security. She filed for Social Security for what? Y'all better quit. She better move to Africa. Child, we need to talk about Tasha K low lights. Tasha K said she ain't got it. Tasha K said she ain't got it and she gonna stay in Africa because she ain't got it. She said she ain't got it. She said she gonna live a lavish life in Africa. So it says here that in November of 2016. Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. You're right. So it says here in November of 2016, her husband Keith reported her missing, setting off a nationwide search for her. There were community rallies, numerous news conferences, television shows, family statements, reward offered, and an investigation to track down leads that stretched across the country. But 22 days after her reported kidnapping, while jogging along a dirt road north of Redding, she was found wandering along a remote section of Interstate 5 north of Sacramento, California, bound with chains. Child, oh baby, she must have put on a show, child. She put on a show. She bound with chains. Look at this. And she told investigators she was kidnapped at gunpoint by two Hispanic women who blindfolded her and held her captive and cut her hair and branded her. It turns out though that she made up the whole thing, according to court documents. It says here while law enforcement, Pappini's husband and the rest of her family searched for her, she was holed up. Look, y'all, HOLED. I swear to God, this is what it said. Hold up at an ex-boyfriend home in Orange County. According to an affidavit, it says here she was arrested and charged in March with fraud and lying to FBI agents on Tuesday. She signed an agreement to plead guilty to two charges through her attorney. She also issued an apology expressing shame for her actions. And that plea agreement has also included paying restitution to several agencies. So it says here, because I got the court document right in front of me. It says here the defendant will plead guilty to count 3 mail fraud and count 35 making false statements in violation. The defendant agreed that she in fact guilty of these charges and the facts set forth in the factual basis for plea. So it says here she did take a plea agreement and she will pay that restitution. So she will be sitting 18 months in jail. Let me read the rest. Let me give y'all some more facts about her. Um, it says here that Sherri's husband demands sole custody of her children. It says here that child, I don't know, stupid. I don't know. I do not know the investment of her. Child, I do not know. It's very strange, Jane. It make you go um, it says here that um Sherri's husband Keith has demanded sole custody of their two kids after her 2016 kidnapping debacle. That's what I'm gonna call it. And it says here that Keith has asked to be the primary caretaker for their 9-year-old son and their 7-year-old daughter. It says here that he filed for divorce April the 20th. Um, and they are recently divorced. It says here that he also disclosed that his spouse has significant mental health issues and is not in a position to provide good parenting. Key said her constant lies have left the children traumatized, claiming Sherri had been dishonest with them about her disappearance for 5 years. The whole problem started in November 2016 when Sherri left our children at daycare. So she left the children at daycare. So at least she left them in a good. She didn't leave them at home. That that's good. She didn't leave them at home. She ain't that mental. Um, it says here that it says here the trauma inflicted on our children at the unexpected loss of their mother was heartbreaking. It says here Sherri vanished while on a job, and reappeared less than a month later, claiming she had been kidnapped by two women. We all just know that by gunpoint. So it says she was arrested. All the money and resources. Exactly. It says here this March, however, she was arrested for kidnapping. New details came to light. So her ex-boyfriend guy's name is James Reyes of Costa Mesa, California, and had inflicted her injuries on herself. It's just crazy as hell. She is a little bit off now. You gonna inflict injuries to yourself, something wrong. Child, I don't know. I don't I don't know. I don't even know. It says here that she did plead guilty to the federal officer lying to a federal officer in one count of mail fraud. It says here that Key filed for divorce following 13 years of marriage. Her sentencing hearing is set for July. They extended that a little bit, baby. This is September. He said that this is also what Keith said. Keith said the fact that their mother lied to them on such a major issue is something they and I are having a hard time dealing with. He said we both children and I need time to recover and stabilize. Keith is hoping to be handed all the custody as well as of responsibility for her debts and any obligations arising from her criminal behavior. In a statement previously shared via her attorney, Sherri admitted to being deeply ashamed of myself and adding, I would have worked the rest of my life to make amends for what I have done. So, um, the husband said that, she said that she's ashamed of what she has done. But baby, let me show y'all an up-to-date picture of her because this is not an up-to-date picture. Baby, she done made herself look old. Oh no. Child, I'm just saying, y'all sitting here clowning her real bad. Let me get y'all an up to date picture on Miss Sherri, child. She don't look this pretty, but you know what I'm saying. If she just wanted to, she could have just easily. Me myself, to not put the kids through any anguish. What happened to just not disappearing, but you and the dude, the boyfriend or whatever, y'all, just ask Keith for divorce, and you go on your merry way, and I'll go mine. That just sound about right. Um, to me, that's the only way. I feel like instead of just putting people through this type of anguish, because she really had this man really scared that something was wrong. She was gone for 22 days reflected to and then came back knowing that these people were looking for her. And you know what she did? She set up here and chained her own self up, made up a lie saying that two women did chain her up and tried to kill her. I understand why he wants grounds for divorce. Like, who want to deal with somebody like that? And then you gonna have all these legal problems, and then you want me to help you pay for this stuff? Hell no, hell no, hell to the no. Uh. That's your karma for leaving me. That'll be your karma for leaving me. She's stressed. No use of being stressed. You the one that put it on. One thing about it. One thing about it, y'all. We as people better realize karma is real. You reap what you sow. And if you're not happy in a situation, then sit down with your partner. If you want a divorce, get the divorce. You like Trisha say, I'm leave with the children, have an amicable divorce, but don't go leave your children at the daycare, go run off for 22 days, then come back shackled up like somebody done did something to you. Now I just don't feel like that's possibly is right. I just don't. I'm just gonna be honest. I just don't feel like that's right. And you know what I'm saying? That do make you look like a little mental patient. But this is her, you know what I'm saying? She got to play the part now to get some sympathy. So she played the part. This is what she looks like now. She has to play the part to get a little sympathy. She got to play the part. You did the same thing Jesse did, child. I don't know, but she is going to be serving 18 years in prison. Let me make sure because they may have suspended some of them. A lot of people are upset. Some people do feel as though that she deserves more time. Says they some people believe that she deserves more time. So it says here that they are recommending that she spend about a month or two in prison and then get out and be on house arrest. But I feel like if she got that little bit of time, man, might well do the whole 18 months. Don't be shackled down. Um, but y'all, they said that she get to spend. This is when she got to turn herself in. She ain't got to turn herself in immediately. She got till like November the 8th to surrender and to pay the $309,000 in restitution for losses. So she has until November the 8th to turn herself in. And this the crazy part about that. Uh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying she got until um November the 8th to turn herself in and do the 18 months and then pay the restitution as well. I don't know about that restitution, baby. I don't know how she gonna come up with that restitution. Now she can do the jail time, but that restitution, I don't know. No, she has to have that restitution the same time she going in, child. Oh no, they ain't going for that. They ain't going for that, and I don't blame them. You had us out here for 22 days in the heat and in the in the weather, looking for your dust ass, and then you just set up here. I'm just saying, excuse my language, but you just set up here and you up here laid up with your dude, man. Come on now, you set up here laid up with your dude. Um, it's a mess. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this thing right here. What time is it? 8:14. So um I gotta pull up one more thing, y'all. I just want to give awareness to this situation, y'all. Please do not hold on. So a young lady lost her life. I'm through with this lady. A young lady lost her life, y'all. I definitely want to talk about this. Um, a pregnant mom. She was 8 months pregnant. One day before she was for before her baby set shower, she lost her life. And I just want to shine a little light on this. Her name is Jennifer Hernandez, and I'm gonna pull a picture up on her of her in just a second. Um, Jennifer Hernandez, she was found shot in a car with her boyfriend in North Harris County, Texas, on Friday. It says here. Let me get a picture up, y'all, and then I'll finish the rest of the story. Just give me a second. Y'all, my Facebook it just sucks right now. My computer it sucks. Hold on. Jennifer Hernandez. Hey, while I'm sitting here pulling it up, did y'all hear about this over this weekend that they had sent I think Abbott had sent um 50 immigrants uh Kamala Harris to Kamala Harris house child. Y'all hear about that? I feel like that was a mess. Now why you do that woman like that? Why you do that woman like that? Now how you go send all the immigrants to this woman house? What she gonna house them at? I guess he's saying, well, since you want them at my house, up in Texas, we gonna send them to your house. So child, that was a whole mess. And while I'm pulling up some, did anybody watch the Queen's funeral? Not Beyonce, but the Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II. Did anybody watch her funeral? Child, it was a long procession, but the royal family did do a decent job with the funeral. With the funeral, they did a decent job with the funeral. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Um, thank you, Chris. I do want to say here that I did watch Child. When I woke up at 6 o'clock, the funeral was on. Um, and I swear to God, by lunchtime, that when the funeral was over, I got up at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, and the funeral was over at 11 a.m. and it was on before I even got up. Y'all make sure y'all go vote for Chris Child, the next president of these United States. Ooh, child, y'all the best. Hey, Jessica girl. Oh yeah, like y'all, like yesterday, I could not go lie. My stomach was just, my stomach was hurting my so bad. On yesterday, I felt so sick to the stomach, y'all. I think what it was, I think it was I think I had made some homemade macaroni, some greens, and some um turkey wings in the oven and some cornbread, child. I think I may have overdid it with my stomach because, child, I swear to God, I was running off. And I know, like, I cooked everything so well, but I think that, the macaroni, I think it was just too much grease on my stomach because I did use a lot of butter and I shouldn't have, or, no, that wasn't it was. I forgot I'm lactose intolerant and I used milk and I used milk and it caused me to run off real bad. I forgot that, sometimes me eating that macaroni and all them cheeses and stuff all the way together, child, it'll make you run off. So they had me sick. Ugh, I was sick as a dog. But anyway, y'all don't want to hear about my stomach problem. But anyway, Chris says I really didn't care for the fact I can't see my teeth. Don't be like that, Christine. Child, I enjoyed it watching the seeing the how they do how they do. I really do. I really do like to see how they do. With the queen and all them right here. She's so beautiful, y'all. Check her out. But it was a great ceremony. It was just riding down the road. It was just taking too long to ride down the road to get where you need to go. That's all. I was like, Lord, these people just want to see their queen casket. They 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 would have to see their queen casket for 10 days. So because it felt like 10 days just sitting there watching the procession. But everything was like everybody was on point though. Didn't nobody drop? Didn't none of them men drop their casket or know how they was holding their arms out together? None of them men even slack. None of them. None of the people in the military slack. None of then the men was sitting up there, men and women, because it's women in there too. They were pulling her carriage, child. Like these people right here, baby, got it together, baby. That's how we needed to get it. We need to get that together. Like when somebody have a funeral, we need to have that together. Like Queen Elizabeth funeral was put together, baby. That's what I do believe that when we have a funeral, a wedding, and something like that, it need to be all the way together, not sloppy, not rushing, none of that. Just all the way together. And then, yes, y'all see, didn't nobody fall out at the casket. Didn't nobody really shed no tears. Didn't nobody holler out and say, Lord, take me with you. None of that. None of that. It was just straight up. Just, yeah, it really did. They said that that's made out of good wood, baby. Good wood, baby. It's going to take her a good minute to decompose. But it's going to be a good minute. Y'all just talking crap now. But but for real. Jessica, I hope you come to Mississippi, child, 'cause we got a lot going on. But anyway, let me stop being silly. But for real, y'all, I did, even though I got tired of looking, you know, the funeral was long in the burial, but it was about long, but our funerals be about that long too. I know, child. That's what I'm saying. I like they don't even play like that. You go get yourself together. Don't shed no tear. You have a somber face, and you get this over with, and you go and you grieve for 5 days, and then you get back to the business. Straight up. But that's how it was. Like they said that the King Charles he made a shed one tear right here. That's it. And he wiped that so quick you didn't even see it. But it was a all right funeral. I know I woke up at 6 o'clock. It was on, but I know it was a 6 hour funeral, child. And they said people was out there for 24. I was watching Tom Brokaw, and he was saying it people was out there 24 hours in them long. Do y'all know how if y'all watched it, y'all see all them lines and lines of people? It was like lines and lines and lines of people that was out there. Yeah, I can. Lord, not tonight though. Please don't do it to me tonight. Um, it was lines and lines of people that was waiting 24 hours just to see the queen, casket pass by. So the people out there in England, they love their queen, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Um, anyway, y'all, let me continue on, child. I'm tripping. Anyway, y'all, so this is Jennifer Hernandez. She is 20 years old, and she was excited about being a mother and was getting ready to celebrate, but she and her unborn child died the day before the baby shower, according to her family members. It says here that Jennifer Hernandez was found shot in a car with her boyfriend in north of Harris County on Friday evening. She was 8 months pregnant and was expecting a baby boy. It says in Harris County Sheriff's Office, the deputy said Hernandez was in the passenger seat of a blue Nissan Sentra with her 17-year old boyfriend. I must have missed that when I was reading that. I must have missed the 17-year-old part because anyway, who was shot twice but survived. It says here their car had multiple bullet holes through the doors and windows, and Hernandez was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. Um, it says here Hernandez and her boyfriend were leaving the Shell gas station on Airtex Drive and Ella Boulevard when a driver in a white four-door sedan with tinted windows and a paper license plate. Oh, this is all a setup. This is a setup. Sped up beside them and shot into their car. It says here that the white sedan continued as the eastbound on Airtex Drive towards I-45. It says here the incident may be road rage, but he added that the driver claimed there was no prior interaction with the shooter. Of course, like this is I'm gonna tell y'all why, because when I read it, thank you, Jessica, for sending me this. But when I was reading this, I just feel like the girl was set up. Somebody set this up. Somebody was following them. Something. Um, because ain't no way you ain't have no interaction with this driver and somebody just pulled you up unless it was mistaken identity. Um, it says here, according to the driver, he said there was no interaction. They did stop at the gas station just west of here, and he said he has no idea where the vehicle came from. It just came out of nowhere and started shooting at him. So it says here that Jessica's child was going to be the first grandchild of the nephew of the family, and they want whoever did this to be held responsible for their actions, and I don't blame them. She was a beautiful young lady, and that's crazy. She was 20. Was out her 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 the crown as a young don't get it out. The crown takes the means that not the but as part she had a race and rest is done. And so um it's time, consider her monarch. So now it's time Charles over Christ. That's the way her woman beside her husband. Let her be beside her husband. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Something I'm gonna keep an eye on this story. It's more to the story than what we I can do. Thank you for me. I ain't saying how you doing? How you child, child. The queen is for the Queen of England. The our queen is the Beyonce, but in England, it's the same. The queen. Am I breaking up? Jessica, you got my vote, girl. You got my vote. Why y'all ain't tell me I'm breaking up? Hold on. Testing. Oh, I'm breaking up. Y'all ain't tell me breaking up. I hate to end this. Hey, Angie, how you doing? Um, everybody, I'm gonna have Stop sharing. All right, y'all. Yeah, to finish this because this is and I'm gonna write. I'm this right back. Cause internet.